Up nice and early for my second day in a row. Going to be going off to another few sites on the outside of the city. Main one being the Sevanavank Monastery and Sevanavank. So that's quite a famous and popular one. And then go a few other little stops from there as well. So we'll go and meet the people and we'll get going. So we've still got a little bit of fog today. But hopefully it'll clear up. Actually, today's not so much the fog, today it does look like rain. Alrighty, that looks pretty cool. Whatever that building up there is, I've got it on my phone. Definitely going to have to come back here and check that out. That looks nuts. Looks very cool. So the foggy weather has returned once again. But here is our first stop. So again, it must be the time of the year, but the fog is back and it's going to be a pain, especially when we get to Lake Sevan. God, I feel a bit funny today. So we've got Dilijan Monastery in Sukedor. Probably pronounced that very wrong. It just sort of goes to show that Christianity and religion is a big, big part of Armenian life, Armenian culture. Now, let's go and have a quick look inside. So again, this used to be a monastery, but I learnt just then that there are no longer any monks in any of the monasteries, most of the monasteries in Armenia ever since the genocide back nearly 100 years ago. So many Armenians were killed, and it's basically a way to repopulate, I guess, is what the guide was saying. Which is crazy just to think about. He was saying there's only about 11 million Armenians around the world, 3 of them living in Armenia itself. That genocide was a terrible, terrible thing. And the fact that in some ways it can't be recognised. I'm going to call this one the Land of Fog. I guess it's the downside of coming to places like this during winter. But that's what I shall dub it. Armenia, the Land of Fog. We stopped at a little cable car place. Oh, actually, that's not a cable car. Oh, wait, are they? I don't even know. To be honest, considering the weather at the moment, I'm probably not going to bother, because you can't see anything. So we've got about 45 minutes, so I think I might find a place inside and get something hot to drink. That will go down well. Getting a long way up into pretty much nothing. Considering how cold it is today, this will do be much better than that. Okay, so I might get a bit luckier. It's clearing up a little bit. So I think our next stop should be Sevanavank. We'll find out when we get going. God, that tea went down so well. Warmed up nicely. So you can actually see some mountains in the distance, finally. I do not want to get to that water because that is going to be freezing. Finally. Oh, So yeah, I'm gonna try and get up to that monastery. Got a bit of time. So 224 steps to get to the top. Good thing I'm good at this. Oh wow, a little bit windy. So the monastery is built on a peninsula that overlooks Sevanavank Lake. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. It looks like there used to be some other buildings up here. That's the view of the lake. Here we go, finally cleared up. What if I can actually sneak in there and take a piss? Hopefully I won't get in trouble. Little courtyard. Just check out that door. The woodwork. That's amazing. So I'd love to make my way to the end of the peninsula, but fortunately the downside of doing this stuff is they give you a time limit. If there's a way to get to these places by yourself or self-guided, highly recommended that over anything else. But this particular time, I'm keeping it easy. I'm very much happier to do it this way today. Oh, the cold is a bit off. So Sevanavank is definitely a small monastery. Again, I have to start counting the amount that I've seen these past few days. This has to be like at least number 11 or 12. And I think it's more for the location around Sevanavank Lake. Certainly have seen some incredible sights. Hopefully that's not going to change. Beautiful place to stop for lunch along the lake. We're just in this little hut here. We've had a good barbecued trout lunch. Not a huge fan of the fish, but it was tasty. Ooh. There we go, a couple of weeks time, and then I need to get completely prepared to rug up for winter. So, where is it? From the 12th to the 2nd. So that'll be nearly a month in the snow. Oh, fantastic. So it's a great view of this lake we've got here. Now we're going to be going to a town called Dilijan. Not too sure what's there yet, I cannot remember off the top of my head. But what a cool little restaurant as well. They've basically got little huts the whole way along the jetty. And there's some of them just private rooms for some of them. It's fantastic. There's the cooking. Do I see what I think I see? Yes, I do. Oh, I see more kittens. Oh my god. I swear, I'm just living off the strays these days. Got to get my animal fix somehow. Oh, look at you two. Oh, good to oh, oh. Nope. No. So we are now in the town of Dilijan. It's the national park. As we were driving in, there was some snow, but it's cleared out as we got to the city. Okay, time to go play catch up. So we're in Dilijan Old Town. So it used to be a capital before Yerevan, because Armenia's had 12 different capitals over its entire history. Ooh. It's beautiful. It's a good little random place to stop for the day. Oh. We're actually just going to make our way straight down there. And then off to another monastery. So going to be done with monasteries by the end of this. Never again. But no, they've actually been pretty decent. Yeah, we're back in the snow and fog. Not quite as... Ooh. Not quite as much as a few days ago, but nice. So, last monastery of the day, called Yerevan. 4 churches, all built between the 10th century and 17th century. It's deeply hidden in the forest, so there's actually no defences at all, and only the monks knew the way here. This one for very short people. Oh. Oh, it's like a lighter on winter wonderland. Oh. Walking in a winter wonderland. It's definitely the last monastery stop of the day. This one here is very much more hidden than the others, but I still need to put this near the top of my ranking actually. I would have to say. I think the one in Georgia definitely wins, the one in the snow. But then yeah, that was meant for the snow. Alrighty, let's follow this path for a little bit. So it's been a while since I've done any hiking and stuff. I'm hoping to get do a bit of snow hiking actually in a few weeks. It's my ultimate goal. For the time being. Just seeing little beautiful areas like this. Oh, it's only a very, very light covering of snow, but it does the job perfectly. Oh. And I found myself lost in the woods, with a blocked nose and a dodgy throat. I am going to follow this path and hope that it leads me back home. Right now, my feet are freezing me the most. At least I'm wearing better shoes this time, but oh, my feet are freezing. Good God. I'm really curious how I'm going to survive, considering I've never been in that sort of weather before, not even during winter back home. Oh, alrighty, to go through the fog, we return to the monastery. Kind of looks like everyone's left me. I hear people, but I cannot see anyone. Hui. Spooky. Alrighty, so I think I'll end my day here. So it's another couple of monasteries done today. Don't think I'm going to have any more monasteries, but just look at the view. Again, there isn't one, but just with that snow, I'm going to love having a play in the snow. So got 2 more days in Yerevan. So I'm going to actually check out the city itself, because I know the city's got quite a few things. It's I've mentioned it before, it's one of the oldest inhabited cities in the world. So we'll see what it has to offer over the next few days.